died. If the police are minded to take action, they will. They will know who of them actually caused the death of this young man. So we need that sort of urgency in dealing with this matter. Not only this, and I'm not saying this because I know Kenyans are very nice at being ethnic. Last week I condemned the arrest of this young lady for her views. We cannot be arresting young people. If I showed you even today what I've seen people writing in my page, there are words I can't even repeat. If you are disrespectful, what do? I block you. That's why, otherwise, why would these guys create the block button? If I think you are disrespectful, block. I will never see what you write again. It's as simple as that. But you can't be trying to go around following people in social media. You should hear the things people tell some of us. But we are here, it doesn't stop us being who we are. If we listen to what people told us, I'm here serving my fourth term being told weird and strange things, and I'm still here. What people tell you cannot take away anything from you. And that is why the government must crack the whip on these people who think they can be following young people and arresting people. Thank you. Apologies from several of the members that you're seeing. Some of them are actually not even aware because, Monday is when most members are coming back. So you probably will see a few more names that are coming up. There are members who are actually on their way coming here. They might arrive when we are finished. But I just want to indicate that we strongly condemn not just the killing of this young man Ojwang, but also the growing intolerance to alternative views. If you do not want or cannot tolerate what somebody is saying about you, you have a block button. Just block. It's that simple. Why would you want to kill somebody because they have a different views from yours? And I think one of the things I'm sure you will probably be asking, so let me just tell you, because I've seen when I condemned this, everybody was asking me in social media, but you are collaborating in the broad-based government. You've seen clearly in our MOU, there is no collaboration about intolerance. There is no collaboration about limiting human rights. And that is not the nature of character of our party. And we cannot compromise on our values as a party. And therefore, and we have spoken with the president on this issue. The president himself has said that he will bring to order the people that are in the government that are rogue. And we want to therefore tell the president, please strike your whip on people who are violating rights, because there are certain things that are non-negotiable. And one of them is a violation of human rights. You cannot kill people and expect that life goes on as normal. No, it's not possible. It will not happen. It won't happen, not on our watch. You will not kill young people and expect us to be quiet. I know, and I can speak authoritatively because the president has told me in person that he does not stand this. If he does not, then let him crack the whip on the people who are doing this. If he doesn't tolerate this, let him crack the whip. We cannot bury people. And the saddest thing is when you bury a young person, the person you are punishing is not the young person. You are punishing that old Mzee who was crying over his only child. What did that Mzee do to you? We cannot have this. We have buried too many young people to bury one more young person. It's not going to happen. No. You're to make a. Thank you.
Okay.
And yeah. Just a question. I wanted to know, you're saying you should crack the whip. Is there a time when you expect the actions to be seen? And then the second question, some of your members, specifically which is the largest, said that these young men are rogue and all that. I don't know in terms of the social media they attack. I don't know your views about that.
And she said today about this death.
She has been saying that.
Let me talk about this death for today. I think let's not mix issues. And the reason why I want to tell you that is because we must also be sensitive when somebody has lost a loved one. Let's not mix issues. The family of Albert is mourning, they have lost their son. Let us be human. Let us empathize I know what it feels. The whole of yesterday, I was actually me. I would have been outraged as much, even from yesterday. I was in hospital with a family member who was on life support, and we were surrounded seeing this person die of natural causes, and I could see what the family is going through. He passed on today. Now imagine your son who is not dying because of natural causes, and you wake up in the morning and you are told that your son has died. Why? Because some idiot cannot stand an alternative view. For me, it's not even about the fact that he has died. Who gave the order for that young man to be brought to be arrested? For what? If you can't stand somebody, block. Who doesn't know the block button? You have to be all over listening to everyone and anyone at every time. I mean, this nonsense must stop. Kenya has come too far. These are things that are done in other countries that we have been condemning in some around us. Cannot happen in Kenya. We will not allow it. Not in Kenya. No.
Any other question?
Mheshimiwa, Wakenya anauliza kwa social media kuanzia jana, IPOA ambao wanafaa kuchunguza wahusika ambao walihusika na kifo cha Albert wanaketi meza moja na wale ambao wanafaa kuwachunguza ambao ni maafisa hao polisi, hakitapatikana kwa familia na huyo mzee haswa. That's the question.
You see, that is exactly what we are saying. The institutions that are charged with this must take responsibility. I think IPOA must be clear right now that they have a job in their hands that they must do. If the institutions cannot protect the people, then you start to question the value of those institutions being there. If, as you are saying, they really, as the structure is, they're really not expected to be sitting at the same table. It's independent police oversight. It cannot be sitting together with the police service. So this is their job, and we really expect that they'll be active with this, they'll take part. The investigative arm probably will say it's part of the service. But even, let me tell you one, she's a lawyer and she'll tell with you, even officers cannot take actions on orders if the orders themselves are illegal. Nobody expected to take illegal orders. So while we are looking for the person who gave the instruction, the people themselves who handled it must also take responsibility on how you handle people. Being transported to Homa Bay to Nairobi and being in a cell, what should cause death other than violent interaction between the victim and the people who are handling them? And the police must know, not only in this case, the moment they have arrested somebody, handcuffed him, or put him in their car, from that moment on, that person is their responsibility. The welfare of that person is their role. The well-being of that person is their responsibility. Whatever happens to that person, they are answerable. Even if they say the person hit himself in the cell or did something to himself, they still hold responsibility while that person is in custody, whatever custody they are putting in. So there is no escape around this. We expect actions, and on this part, young people are by their nature inquisitive and open to express themselves. A country which does not allow young people to express themselves and to inquire is a dead country. If we say that any young person expressing a different opinion, inquiring on an issue, must be dealt with like that, we have no future for the country. So on this one, we expect serious action, legal, administrative, and it should also be fast and not delayed.
We actually expect the swiftness that we saw when Honorable Mwandowere died. If the police are minded to take action, they will. They will know who of them actually caused the death of this young man. So we need that sort of urgency in dealing with this matter. Not only this, and I'm not saying this because I know Kenyans are very nice at being ethnic. Last week I condemned the arrest of this young lady for her views. We cannot be arresting young people. If I showed you even today what I've seen people writing in my page, There are words I can't even repeat. If you are disrespectful, what do? I block you. That's why, otherwise, why would these guys create the block button? If I think you are disrespectful, block. I will never see what you write again. It's as simple as that. But you can't be trying to go around following people in social media. You should hear the things people tell some of us. But we are here, it doesn't stop us being who we are. If we listen to what people told us, I'm here serving my fourth term being told weird and strange things, and I'm still here. What people tell you cannot take away anything from you. And that is why the government must crack the whip on these people who think they can be following young people and arresting people aimlessly because of their views.
And if there's libel and slander, then there's the law that takes care of that. So sue the person.
We've seen some officers who have been indicted, and at the same time, President William Ruto and Railas came together, and greatest argument was on rights of human beings and freedom of these young people. Do you think they are being respected in the said argument? And if they are not respected, why is it that ODM cannot vote out?
I have again told you before, let us focus on this young man and his death now. And the fact that we are here, please, sometimes make your own interpretation. Can we also give you food you eat for you? Go and interpret for yourself. We don't have to tell you everything.
Okay, can you please answer this? What comes to your mind when the police officers tell you that this person, they say that Albert was in a cell alone? Was he that special that they had to create a room for him alone?
You know, very recently, not recently, I think 2 days ago, yesterday I was out of social media. Actually, that's why I didn't even know about this. I think on Saturday, I shared something that happened in Homa Bay once upon a time when I was a little girl, that there are people who are running from hyena. Then they went into town and saw the police and then back to the hyena. That was when I was growing up. We do not want a situation where we are running back to hyenas. Not in Kenya. Kenya has come a long way to be forced to run back to hyenas. So we do not want a situation where it's either or. No, the country has spent a lot of money on police reforms. That's why we no longer a police. What was it? A police force. It is a police service. And as a police service, you can't be a service that is killing people or that is attacking people. And when you give ridiculous theories like that, which planet did we come from? A planet where people are idiots. Where you tell us that somebody went and put himself in a cell and then died. Honestly, first, why are you arresting somebody so that we have to answer these questions? Why are you arresting a young man for views? I wish you could arrest somebody that they stole or that they were highway robbers or something more serious. But that somebody, and there are so many cases of domestic violence, women being found that have been killed all over. Why are you not arresting those people? Hii social media, hii nonsense hii. Ndio unachukua mtu ati unaua ati because of social media. Really, we must learn to be tolerant. We are different generations. Some of these young people will tell us things you've never imagined you'd hear in your life. Big deal, just block. It's that simple. You don't have to kill people. You don't have to beat people.
What is special in his treatment is being arrested in Homa Bay, transported all the way here. If you want to ask what is special, that is what you should ask. From then on, we want to know where the treatment of this young person was like that.
Actually, for me, I start with why arrest. Yeah. Why arrest? That's what. Before you transport, then we'll ask why transport. First, why arrest? Why transport? Why beat? Why kill? Why bring funny theories? We don't want to hear nonsensical theories. If somebody is dead under your watch, you know who was in charge, who was there. And interdictions are not enough. Arrest and charge. And do not hide. And even if, and you are my lawyer, let me stop there.
I think that's enough, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Thank you a lot, members of the press. So you organizing.
Yeah.